Hi guys. How are you doing? I've honestly been doing better, but we're gonna take a look and see what's going on with the energy. We're gonna use this here. So we're gonna be pulling 10 cards. It may resonate, it may not. Sorry, I'm not feeling super like. Hang on, I gotta grab something. It's not that I'm not feeling good. It's not, I wouldn't say that's the thing. It's just, I just feel. Okay, hopefully you can hear me a little better. Is it 57? This is 71. Okay. First of all, I have pimples on my chin. My chin has been breaking out really bad lately. It's been frustrating to say the least. I'm just frustrated. I just feel sad and frustrated, and let's just get into it. So we're going to be looking at the horizon. So what's happening on the horizon, or what's going to happen? What can we expect to happen in the upcoming horizon? We have beautiful. The feeling of energizing joy and passion. Kefi, Greek. The feeling of energizing joy and passion. Maybe after feeling very sleepy, slow, and heavy. I don't know if you've been feeling that way lately. We have the feeling of energizing joy and passion. And then following that, we have feeling very sleepy, slow, and heavy. A dreamy, distracted state of mind. Okay. Well, what is the feeling of energizing joy and passion? We have beautiful. So this is something that is being illuminated. Earth healing, grounding, stress relief, vitality. Aragon, star clusters. Strong energy of like hazel, amber, kind of orangey colors. Okay. What is this loggy card? Or the card of feeling sleepy, slow, and heavy. What is this sleepy, slow, and heavy energy? Moonstone. Female fertility, calming emotions, attracting new love, and growth. And what about a dreamy, distracted state of mind? Amber. Harmony, home protection, calm, and attracts love. So, I think I'm going to start with the distracted state of mind. We're going to move dreamy, distracted state of mind. Amber. Harmony, home protection, calm, and attracts love. Okay. Talk to me about this amber energy, a dreamy, distracted state of mind. What is the... We have the Lovers in reverse. Grab this. Justice. We have the Scales, the Lovers in reverse, the Lovers in reverse could talk about like somebody that's not in the place, in the space, in the mind state of ever being in love or having love. Okay. Justice is here. You could be trying to get to the bottom of something, trying to understand something, understand someone. There could be a lack of love or a lack of... I don't want to say that. You're just really trying to make sure that something is equal and even. It's not, I'm hearing it's not about love. The Queen of Swords is in reverse. Very interesting. You could be trying to get to the bottom of like lies. There could have been lies. There could be deceit. There could have been... There's definitely something coming out about that. With the Lovers reverse, I could talk about like... I don't know how to explain that. We'll just think about it. Now, there could be something here about like maybe... like unequal feelings in love. Maybe you feel like you love someone more and they don't love you as much as you love them. Justice comes through to... She has the sword of truth in her hand, right? She's here to cut off any imbalances. Is this imbalanced? I was kind of looking at it and thinking it might be like one side is more long than the other side, but no. Is it? Okay. So there could be like an imbalance. That's what justice comes to do. If there's like something that's not necessarily... I don't know, the only word I can think of is balance, but if it's not equal, if it's not even, if both sides aren't contributing the same. Can you talk to me? I want to know about the present self. The Emperor in reverse. The issue at hand. The Knight of Pentacles, reverse. past, strength in reverse, the future, the devil, the conscious, King of Cups, your influence, Queen of Wands reversed, external influences, Eight of Viking swords, or Eight of Swords reversed, hopes and fears, the moon in reverse, and finally we have the outcome. Ouch! Oh my gosh, okay. The outcome. The Six of Cups in reversed. The Emperor in reverse, the present self. We have somebody here that has a lot of authority, whether it's authority for themselves, authority for their life, right? Somebody has authority. They have the ability to make wise decisions for not only themselves, but groups of people. Okay, that's coming out in reverse. So you might be feeling like you don't have the power to do that, or like you're under the influence of someone else's power, someone else's decision, someone else's rules. Someone else has to make the move. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse could talk about a standstill. Strength in reverse for the past could talk about inability to tame your emotions, feeling maybe at acting kind of animalistic, or just like not necessarily acting with as much dignity or that you should be. The fourth one is the future, and that we have the devil. And the devil talks about contracts. It can talk about what you said you were going to do. Okay, we have firearms here. You're being held to something, right? There's something that you're being held to that you have to follow through with. Whether this week, next week, there's something that's going to have to follow through. You have to follow through with it, right? Things have to be done. Things have to be paid. Things have to be set proper. Okay. We're lenient. It's okay. Just you have to pay them. You have to pay something with this Knight of Pentacles. There's something you have to pay. The King of Cups could talk about being kind of stranded in the middle of like water, being stranded in the middle of emotions. Okay, you have to figure something out. Something's going to get figured out. It's going to get figured out. Be punctual. You have to be punctual. You have to get back into your confidence of yourself, of your situation, of your finances, of your life, right? You need to gain confidence again. You need to stop thinking about relationships and relationships that are tearing you down. There's things you need to focus on, things you need to accomplish, things you need to get done. This mental prison that you might have been feeling like you've been in your mind, you're setting yourself free from that, and you are ready to tackle the things that have been giving you fear. Okay. The moon in reversed, what is that one for? That's for hopes or fears, your desires and the fear that may be blocking you from receiving. Whatever you were afraid of not being able to see is kind of being revealed to you, especially with the first card being beautiful. I feel like what you couldn't see in the past, you're now going to be able to see. What you were unable to see, or what you weren't seeing. The outcome is, refocusing your mind on the past. Or no, not refocusing your mind on the past. Not getting stuck in the trauma of the past. Trying to find a way to move out of feeling stuck in the past. Because we have stuck in the past and past life due to trauma. So somebody's having a difficult time moving on from something or something they've been feeling. We have Adam loves Eve. We have Prudence. We have a response. Stop being lazy, forgiveness, and you need to start exercising more. Push-ups, squats, exercising, muscles. Your energy is, the fire within you is blazing, and you're ready to get back on top of your health, your fitness, your body, exercising and being strong. Okay. Well spoken. And an introvert. I think we'll leave it there, right? Or do we need to go into these other ones? Excuse me. Let's look at this moonstone energy. Okay. We have feeling very sleepy, slow, and heavy. So I almost stripped the egg. I caught it, but it almost came out of my mouth. Okay. What is this moonstone? Female fertility, calming emotions, attracting new love, and growth. Oh my gosh. I still have all the time to do that. the Five of Swords, the Ace of Swords in reverse, and the Queen of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Six of Pentacles. Five of Swords is a card of, you could be waiting till you find the right person. With attracting new love, it's like, yeah, you could be attracting new love, but you're not necessarily in a super big rush to take on a relationship that makes you not feel good. Okay, so you're looking for the right one. There's growth, new growth. If you were feeling upset because of a relationship, or feeling defensive due to dishonesties in a relationship. Okay, let's take a look and see. Past or the present self. What's the present self? Seven of Cups in reverse. There's not a lot of options. Okay, there's not a lot of options. The issue at hand. Can we talk about what is the issue at hand? The Queen of Pentacles reversed. The past. The Ace of Wands reversed. The conscious. The Three of Wands in reversed. The unconscious. The Queen of Wands in reversed. External influences, please. Wheel of Fortune in reversed. Your influence. Ace of Swords in reverse. External influences. The Queen of Cups in reverse. Hopes and fears. The Two of Cups in reverse. And the outcome. The Two of Wands. Golly, that's a lot of reversals, Chariot. I'm looking for, I need a guidebook, honestly, because that is so many reversals. I don't know that I'm good enough at reading to read that with all those reversals. So give me just a second. All right, I'm looking for my hopefully this book has reversals in it. Okay, so let's see. The present self, we have the Seven of Cups in reversed. Fantasy, creativity, temptation. It also indicates dreams, illusions, and temptations, but seems to emphasize more negative qualities. Your views may be inclined toward fantasy and not grounded in reality. And if you are unclear about things that you are searching for, in reality, you are unclear about the things that you are searching for. To the issue at hand, it can reveal that your work and home are out of balance and you are putting too much of your attention in one area to the detriment of the other. Sometimes you cannot do everything, and you will need to make some choices about where your priorities truly lie. Okay, 3, the past. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. This card can indicate a lack of inspiration or a loss of faith in oneself. You are struggling to find a sense of purpose or motivation in your life, and you may be feeling creatively blocked or stuck in a rut. The 3 of Wands. In reverse can indicate a lack of foresight or poor planning. You're rushing into a situation without taking the necessary precautions or overlooking critical details. It may be a sign to slow down and reassess your goals, strategies before moving forward. It can suggest that you may be more introverted than usual. Now you need to bring your awareness inward so you can hear yourself, access your strengths and talents, discover who you are, and be courageous in expressing you in everything you do. And that is for the conscious mind. Now the 6th card is the unconscious mind, and that is the first major arcana card that we see. And it is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse can indicate a lack of control, unexpected change, or bad luck. It suggests that you may be experiencing a difficult or challenging time, and your luck is turned against you. It is a reminder that you cannot control everything in your life, and that sometimes you must simply surrender to the wheel of fate. However, it also encourages you to look for opportunities to create positive change, even in the midst of difficult circumstances. Accept that change is inevitable, and you will have to have a much improved experience when you go. That you will have a much improved experience when you go with this flow. Okay, the 7th card is your influence, and here we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. This card indicates a new idea or breakthrough is emerging from within you, but you are not ready to share it with others. It should be important to give yourself time and space to clear your mind to best manifest this idea in the external world in the most effective way. The next card is external influences, and here we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Queen of Cups came out in the reading we did yesterday. With the 3 of Swords. So that could be something, if you resonated with that energy, that is influencing right now. This card suggests imbalance of emotions or need to work on intelligence. It may also suggest a tendency to repress or ignore emotions. It is necessary to reflect and connect with your feelings to move forward with clarity and balance. We have the 2 of Cups in reverse for hopes and fears. It suggests balance or disharmony in a relationship. One party is dominating the other. There's a lack of compromise and cooperation. If you're in a relationship, always make sure to nurture your own and your partner's individuality. And finally, we have the outcome, and we get to the 2 of Wands, the only card that is upright. And here it says the 2 of Wands tarot card represents creative potential, planning, and decision making. This card is a reminder that your creative potential is limitless, and you must trust in yourself to make the right decisions to achieve your goals. So, things could have been a little bit difficult for you. I know I've been feeling this way a little bit, tired and just lack of energy and having a difficult time planning things, I feel like you're going to get this burst of like clarity in your mind. You're going to obviously be able to plan things. There's just like a lot of things you kind of have to give up. A lot of things you have to accept that that's the way that you were feeling, even no matter how negative it is. And then finally, we end here with the feeling of energizing joy and passion with argon star clusters. The Hermit, the King of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands in reversed. Okay. You could be having a difficult time like connecting to your sexuality, I want to say with this one. Or feeling just like a lack of maybe you're starting to feel more passion. What at one point in time was a lack of passion with the word Kefi, which is a Greek word, Kefi. Okay, let's take a look here. We have a King of Pentacles, a Hermit, and the Ace of Wands. Earth healing, grounding, stress relief, and vitality. The present self for this burst of energizing joy and passion that we're going to be getting. The King of Pentacles in reverse. The issue at hand. The Four of Swords in reverse. The past. The Knight of Wands. The future. The Emperor in reverse. The conscious mind. The Ace of Swords in reverse. The unconscious. The Tower. Your influence. The Sun. External influences. The Two of Wands. Hopes and fears. The Six of Hellfires, or the Six of Pentacles, and the outcome. The Chariot in reverse. All right. Ten of Pentacles on the bottom. All right. Let's read this. I like reading it because I feel like it gives me more, I actually can understand it, I feel like. So, the King of Pentacles asks you to look at your relationship with money and your relationship with your wealth. It's asking you to draw upon your self-discipline and the control so you can save for your future. Moreover, you're putting money before anything else, which will moreover, you are putting money before anything else, which will negatively impact your relationships and well-being. Okay, the Four of Swords in reverse. Your stress or anxiety levels have reached such a point that burnout or mental breakdown if you don't start taking care of yourself. This card sends a strong message that you need to take time to rest and recharge your battery. It's on page 88 of the book, I noticed. The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is a card of confidence, being sure of yourself. Suggests that you're charged with energy, passion, motivation, enthusiasm, and you channel that energy through your inspired action. You are bold and courageous and willing to venture into the unknown territories. Be a pioneer and take calculated risks to reach new heights. You can do anything. And the first major arcana card we have here is the Emperor in reversed. We pulled that in the first reading as well as the first card that came out. The Emperor can signify a lack of control or authority, chaos, and instability. It may indicate a need to take charge of your life and establish some structure and boundaries. Alternatively, it can suggest abuse of power or authoritarianism, leading to a loss of trust and respect. He can be seen as a villain who has lost control or being controlled by dark forces, using their authority to instill fear and maintain dominance. I'm interested to see what that's been coming out quite a bit. I think we got that yesterday in yesterday's reading as well as the first card that came out, which was the Emperor in reverse. So that was for the future. The Emperor reverse is the future. The conscious mind is the Ace of Swords in reversed. This card kit indicates a new idea, breakthrough emerging within you, but you are ready to share, but you're not ready to share it with the world. Take the time you need, clear your mind to manifest this idea properly. We read that already. That's the conscious mind. The next card we have is a major arcana as well. It's the Tower, and it is in the upright. And how you perceive yourself. The unconscious mind. Revelation of what's underneath the surface. The Tower card represents a massive change, upheaval, destruction, chaos. It can represent a crisis or a disruption that forces you to reassess your beliefs, values, and goals. This can be a difficult, painful process, but it can also be transformative and liberating. Allow new growth to emerge, and your soul can evolve. The image of the falling tower represents breaking down of old structures or outdated beliefs to make way for new beginnings and a brighter future. Let's look at the Sun. Is the next card in where does the Sun come? We have the star, and then it's the Sun, right? No, the Sun, the Moon. Okay, and this is going to represent your influence. The Sun card represents the feeling of joy, success, and positivity. The Sun itself symbolizes warmth, vitality, and enlightenment, while the child riding the horse represents a pure, innocent, spirit full of energy and vitality. Members of the pure, innocent spirit full of energy and vitality. It can also signify new beginnings and new ventures, or the birth of a child. This card encourages you to hold your successes and bask in the warmth of your achievements. It also reminds you to stay positive and hopeful as you move forward towards your goals. The next card we have out here is the Two of Wands, again in the upright. And this card was talking about decision making and planning for your future. Okay, using this burst of energy to get yourself together and to get your shit figured out, your shit sorted out, to get things planned in a proper way, and to set proper goals for yourself that are attainable and figuring out plans to reach those goals. The next card we have out here is the Six of Pentacles. You hold the power to control the flames. Use it wisely. The Six of Pentacles is a card representing financial harmony. You've accumulated great wealth and you are thankful for what you have. Even if you're not financially wealthy, you offer up your time, energy, and love and support of those who are in need. Okay. And then the final card we have out for the day is going to be the Chariot reversed. It can indicate a lack of direction, loss of control, and chaos. It can also suggest a loss of power, feeling of being stuck or trapped with a tough situation. The man may represent a sense of chaos, and the two horses can signify unchecked energy and impulse. So if something is not moving forward as you planned, reevaluate the situation and check to see if it's a sign that you need to change course. Then ask yourself if there's a deeper reason things have become more challenging. There's a lot of earth energy in that last pile. Let's pull some of these really quick. We have soulmate, breaking judgment. Negative feelings are expelled throughout all humans, and the closer we get to each other. Past life trauma, buried experiences, not wanting to dig into their issues. We have United Kingdom. We also have Germany. Adam Loves Eve came out again. We have Aaron Carter. A name, Aaron Carter. And I/you cannot believe the good luck that has befallen me and also has befallen you, that has befallen us. 403-666-111 is the numerical code for the name Aaron, ERINKARTER. And then we have Madeline and Ambitions. Thank you guys so much for being here and hanging out with me. I hope that you guys found something helpful in this, and I hope to see you again on the next one. If you're still watching, hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below, and tell me what you think. And that is what is upcoming on the horizon.